Hello everyone. We all relentlessly push ourselves harder and harder without realizing what stress can do to our body. Essentially, there are three phases of stress. Phase 1 is the arousal stage, phase 2 is the adaptation stage, and phase 3 is the exhaustion stage. Let us go through all three phases. Phase 1 is your alarm or arousal phase, where you suddenly see a tiger and your body goes into fight or flight mode. The levels of the stress hormone cortisol are really high in the body. Think of it like a steep slope of a mountain. It gets really elevated. Physiologically, what does it do to your body? The pupils of your eyes dilate, your heart rate and blood pressure rises, blood vessels to organs that are not immediate and necessary constrict, and on the other hand, blood vessels to really intrinsic organs like the heart, liver, skeletal muscle dilate. The blood sugar levels rise because liver releases glycogen as glucose into your bloodstream, and certain processes that are non-essential like digestion become much slower. Phase 2 is your adaptation phase, where when you have a cortisol account, it's been withdrawn so many times during the day that it's trying to keep up. What you will see symptomatically here is tiredness, sleep disturbances. If over a period of time you will see weight gain, and there's usually sugar or salt cravings all the time. You want to take a nap, but that nap actually doesn't help you at all. Phase 3 is your exhaustion phase, where your cortisol levels have completely flatlined. You want to sleep all day. You have a cup of coffee and you want to go back to bed. Recovery time from everything, whether it's exercise, a phone call, a meeting, an event you attend, takes much longer than before. Again, you want to nap and hope that it gets better, but in phase 2 and phase 3, naps really don't help. This is also the time when you're reaching out for sugar, for your soft drinks, for caffeine, for chocolates in order to give you that energy boost. You get a momentary boost, but these are all refined foods. So they also cause nutrient depletion, which adds to the stress in your body, and that isn't good at all. There are various causes for chronic stress. I am listing some of them now. A low-fat diet or skipping meals is a big cause. Chronic low blood pressure is a cause. If you have meals that are devoid of potassium, it causes electrolyte imbalance, which again causes stress. Over-exercising. People who are stressed should perhaps not do high-intensity interval training or CrossFit because it increases the stress level in your body. Bad sleep patterns are obviously a big cause, and the biggest of the lot is erratic and crazy blood sugar swings. How does this kind of stress affect your body? Now, cortisol and glucose are intrinsically related to each other. When one goes up, the other one also goes up. When one crashes, the other also crashes. So imagine you're having a day where you have highs and lows of glucose and cortisol all throughout. You have stresses that causes an increase in cortisol. You eat sugar or caffeine or chocolate or snack that causes an increase in glucose, which then means cortisol also goes up. Now, what happens when you go to sleep is that this pattern of up and down is mimicked as you are sleeping, and regulation of the body when it's asleep, when it's quiet, does not happen. You will probably wake up at 1 a.m. not knowing why, but it is probably mimicking what happened at 1 in the afternoon when you had a huge peak. So you do not get restful sleep at all when you have consistent, constant levels of stress which releases cortisol during the day. A good way then to regulate or understand how your sleep is to keep a record, say for 4 to 5 days, on when you go to bed, when you wake up, how long do you sleep, do you wake up multiple times, do you go to sleep immediately when you hit the bed, how many times do you wake up, how long do you stay awake when you wake up. This will give you an idea about your sleep patterns. So what are the ways in which you can treat and manage this? Now, like any bank account, you cannot keep withdrawing without replenishing. And lifestyle changes are first and foremost in treating these issues. Start off with a low glycemic index diet. Ensure that you have no oxidized oils or trans fats. Maintain your caffeine levels to the minimum. If you can eliminate it, great. Have a diverse range of plant foods to get all your vitamins and minerals. Ensure that you don't skip meals. Eliminate all food sensitivities. And there is something very interesting that you can do before going to bed every night. Have a little bit of something that contains protein just before going to bed. It can be a small handful of cashew nuts, pistas and pumpkin seeds that you have. This will help calm your body down and relax better. In addition, you ensure that you have all your B vitamins, especially vitamin B5 and B6. Ensure that you have magnesium in order to help you relax. Vitamin C is very critical for ensuring that the body is in homeostasis. And adaptogens like ashwagandha as well help you relax and sleep better.